I was asked several times why I am the way I am, what happened in my life. Why does it matter? Why does my story matter? And so I have written a book called The Dark Knows Her Name. This book has many things in it that I have experienced personally. And I know many women also have experienced it or know someone that has experienced it. It's awful to think that someone out there feels alone or has questions that always go unanswered, being blamed for so many things that had nothing to do with them. It was never their fault. See, my story deals with themes of gender-based violence and victim blaming, the systemic failures. I want it to eliminate, indicate, and ultimately empower these people that have gone through these things. See, the monster I talk about in my book is real, and my story names it. See, you can run from something for so long, never having a name for it, never understanding why, and wanting to ask someone, anyone, for an answer of what it is. How is there a way to stop it? Yet we are so shamed and blamed that at some point we do not get an answer. And when we do, it's because we ourselves experience this violence towards us and experience the blame of that attack, as if we were the ones that chose to attack ourselves. So, I wrote a story. And I will read a small summary for you. The girl runs and runs, never able to get away from the monster chasing her, hiding behind every corner, shadowing and changing shape. Claws or scales and tails, running because the worst isn't death. It's far worse. I would rather choose the bear. I would choose the wolves, because no matter what they do, they wouldn't blame my clothes. The real monsters are men. 17-year-old Muska Voss has been running her entire life without knowing it. On the surface, she lives in the quiet lakeside town of Harl's Hollow, where the fog comes in thick off the water, and everyone knows everyone, or pretends to. Hello. But Muska has always felt it, a darkness that changes shape, that waits behind corners, that follows her home from school and slides under the crack of her bedroom door. She calls it the shape. It has claws some nights, scales another. Sometimes it wears a coat. Sometimes it wears a familiar face. The town says she's anxious, dramatic, troubled. Her mother says she's imagining things. The school counselor writes attention-seeking in a file. But the night her best friend Juno disappears from a party Muska warned her not to attend, Muska stops running from the dark and starts running towards it, because she finally understands that the creature with the shifting face is not a nightmare. It is something that has always been allowed to exist in the light.